Hi, this is Steph with Belladonna Dyes, and today we're going to ice dye and then low water immersion a t-shirt. For low water immersion, all you want to do is wash your shirt in a hot water cycle to remove any sizing that's on the shirt. Do not add any fabric softener, and then it's spun out in the washing machine and it's still damp. It is not soaked in soda ash. I repeat, for low water immersion, you do not soak your shirt in soda ash. The soda ash is going to come later. For this shirt, I'm going to do a pleat fold. I've done the spirals and the low water immersion. I want to try something different and see how it turns out. So you want to start by centering your shirt using the sleeve inside the other sleeve technique. I do have a quick little video for that down below in the description box. Now you just want to accordion fold or pleat fold, whichever you prefer to call it. In a perfect world, you would want to keep that center line pretty straight. As you see, when I'm adding the rubber bands, it gets pretty wonky, but in the end, it turns out to be okay. I fold the sleeve around and secure it. The reason why I'm doing that is because low water immersion is supposed to be inside a pretty snug container, and I don't have big containers that are going to work, so I'm improvising. I need it to fit into one of my small little foil pans. When adding your dye, keep in mind that the shirt has been folded in half. So for that first line, I like to make it smaller than the other lines, because when you unfold the shirt, it's going to be double in width. I hope that makes sense. Now you want to build a barrier to hold back the ice, and these silicone cake molds from Amazon work really well, and I have a link for them and everything else that I use in the description box down below. It's probably a good idea to wear gloves. These little foil pans from the dollar store, sometimes they leak, so make sure you set it down inside something else just in case. Once the ice is melted, it's time to make the soda ash mixture. And it's 1/4 cup soda ash to every 1 cup of water. I did not know how much soda ash solution I was going to use, so I made 3 cups of hot water and 3/4 cup soda ash. I boiled the water in the microwave, and it's registering at 165 degrees Fahrenheit. I put the soda ash in my silicone measuring cup, and I'm using my Immersion blender to mix it. And it's 165 degrees. It doesn't have to be that hot. I think probably 160, 150 might even work. I don't think it needs to be much hotter than that though. Well, I guess it's kind of hard to see, but the thermometer does say 165 degrees, so you're just going to have to take my word for it. Now, I'm pouring the solution into an empty dye bottle that I have marked soda ash. I do not want to confuse it for my bleach water solution. And the reason I'm pouring it into a bottle is because I want to have more control pouring it on top of this project since it's not in the tight round bowl that I usually use. And I'm also only pouring 2 cups into the bottle because I'm curious to know how much solution am I using. This stuff is really hot, so I wrapped it with a dishcloth to protect my hands. I ended up only using 1.5 cups of the soda ash solution, so the rest of it I just took it and dumped it into my soda ash bucket. Cover it up so it can retain some heat and set it aside for about 2 hours. This particular shirt ended up sitting for about 3 hours because I got busy folding the other projects, and that's okay. It can sit all night if you want it to, but the whole point of low water immersion is to get it done in a quick amount of time. So now it's time for the rinse out, and you want to start by using cold water to rinse away any soda ash that might still be reacting within the shirt, and gradually increase the water up to hot and rinse until the water runs pretty much clear. From here I take it to the washing machine and I do a hot water cycle. I do a second hot water cycle using Synthropol. And I do a third hot water cycle using Milsoft to bring softness back into the fabric. Just a quick little reminder for those of you that get upset about my rinse out process. I wash many shirts at one time and there is a lot of loose dye, so that first hot water cycle is merely to get the loose dye out of the shirts. The second cycle is to actually wash the shirts. And then the third cycle is to soften them back up so people will want to wear them. So unfortunately, tie-dye is not one of those hobbies that conserves water. Well, here it is, guys. Here's our shirt after it's been washed and dried. I think it turned out great. I wanted to do some darker, more masculine colors because I'm always making bright rainbows and I really don't have anything for the guys to wear. I really like this color combination. A lot of you have heard me ranting and raving about the teal blue, and I actually really like it in this application. It's a really pretty color. It's that sort of blue-green stripe there. How many of you have tried this low water immersion technique? What do you guys think about the technique? I like it because it's so fast. You have a shirt within a matter of a couple of hours, and I think it turns out really great. So overall though, what do you guys think of this shirt? Please leave me some comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, leave a thumbs up, and click the bell for future uploads. And remember, have fun tie-dyeing.